Hello there everyone, welcome back to some more Final Fantasy XIII. In the last episode what we did was we cleared a few missions, and now we're going to go and clear a few missions. I spent on my CP again, this time on other classes that no one's ever used. So I thought, well, I didn't really want to spend it, but if I stockpile it too much I'll run out of space, and then I really will be wasting it. Let's go to the northern... well, I was going to say Northern High Plains, but actually we're going to the Central Expanse. Go from there. Also, it's a bit weird for me because I'm not wearing my headphones, so I can hear myself talk very clearly, which is a little bit strange. The reason why I'm doing that is because someone's supposed to come to the house today and look at the boiler, and if I can't hear them, then I won't be able to answer it. So I need to make sure that I'm fully awake boy, so that I can hear them talk. There should be some more missions that I can do now. One over here. Yeah, let's do this one. Looks good. We're going to just get all the ones done that I can think of. The mission I need to do next is mission 16. And wherever that would be. I know it's on the the Archlight steps somewhere. It's not this one. It's not any of the ringed ones. It could be over here. That's true. It could be over there, but we'll see. One way to find out, we'll get a Chocobo boy to come and do it. I've made the desktop audio quieter. Not really on purpose, just because I wanted to make sure it doesn't bleed into the mic. I've turned it down from 10 to 5, so effectively half the volume. I don't know if that actually does anything on the desktop audio setting. It might do. If it does, I apologise. But again, this is like a bonus mission farming episode, so it's not too big of a deal. And it's going to be another hour-long one rather than a 2-hour-long one, because I need to make sure it's done again, so I can render it and everything. And today is actually my birthday. This isn't being uploaded on my birthday, but is my in real life birthday right now. I'm 24. Which is a little bit odd for me. When I was 12 or 13 or whatever, I didn't think I'd live long enough to reach 24. So it's kind of, you know,
what do we got here?
pretty sweet. But anyone who knows me knows I've never been the most positive person in the world, so it shouldn't be too much of a surprise. As for how this year's gone so far, take it or leave it. It's been alright. I mean, in terms of what I've been doing on here, this is probably the best part of the year for me. The YouTube stuff I've done is probably my highlight, and I'm glad about that, because sometimes you need a little bit of, just a little bit of like something, give you joy and to think about and work for. So I'm glad for this. And I'm glad for the people who watch too. Really make it worth doing. Big fans of them. So thank you for that. Definitely going to be over here. Always in the brown patches, remember that. The brown little patches of used grass or dry grass are always where the things are hidden. Usually. Say always as if it's
what do we got here?
Obvious. I'm pretty sure it's most of the time. Can you jump this? No. That's okay. I was expecting a bit much. Yeah, just jump this sheer 50-foot cliff. No worries. Also, I've got FF15 and Xenoblade 2 now, and I can record both of them. So at some point I'll do a playthrough of those. It's annoying because I want to play them, but I don't want to play them until I'm recording them. So I'm going to hold off on that. I'm going to not play them until I can get a recording of them. It's not going to be the next thing I play though, because I'm always take a break from RPG to RPG. So there's going to be an RPG and then another one after the one in between, if that makes sense. So we're going to get Vagrant's story done, which is kind of like an action RPG. Then we're going to get what else? What else was I going to do? I was going to do Rayman Legends and finish that. I'll do both of them first.
What's that? Oh! Chill out there, Greenie. Hey now, stop that already. Oh, you asking for it now. All right, that does it. Come here, you. Oh, you think you're real hot stuff, don't you? You just wait until next time, big guy. Oh no, head spinning. Don't go hurling now.
Everything in this place is jumbo-sized.
Always making a mess of everything. Let's see what they're worth. I think they're pretty hard, if I remember right, or at least they're fairly hard to hit. I think they have 111. Oh, they have 7777777. Okay. I also think they can run away at will. And are immune to most things. What about fog and pain? Be really useful if you're not immune to those. Yeah, you are. Okay. Shit. If you preempt them, you can easily kill them. I think he'd just run away if I get him down to like half. He's dead. And then you get nothing. You lose. Jason. I'm looking forward to just murdering this fool. Some of you may be wondering, where were the crocodiles at? Where are they? Here they are. Get in. Surprised he hasn't ran away. He's a bold boy. Or maybe it's only when there's more than one. 10,000 a pop. Not bad. Not the sort of thing you want to CP grind without Scepter Souls, but you know. Anyway, here's a boss that I don't think I'm going to be able to kill, but I'm going to give it a go. That was 77777. I think this is 7,777,777. So we've got Slayer. Hagen. Archlight Step, the Font of Namva. Class B. My dear sweet sister set out with her grandiose dreams of saving the chocobos, but never returned. I've sought her crystal high and low, but is nowhere to be found. Can it be that she turns Seath? No, she will return, she must, but until she does, there's no one to defend the flock. Perhaps if I complete her focus, the Falsi will set her free. I will set out for the Font of Namva at dawn and put an end to the Sahagin's predation. Well, looks of it, that didn't go very well, did it? Did you only become a Seath when you didn't do the focus correctly? Anyway, we've got to go to the Font of Namva. The area where the chocobos were. The red zone. I'll tell you straight up, I was going to go to Soldier Springs again. Honestly, I was like, yeah, this is it. Soldier Springs. Right, I was looking for a warp point. No, you damn git. You go to over here. Camera's pointing in the direction, even though not moving in the right direction yet. The other way around. You know what I mean? One of them's right, one of them's wrong. There's Titan. I don't think you can fight him. He just clips through things. He's very weird and massive. Truth be told, I don't know why they let you get so close to it. I think it must be a weird glitch, like he's not supposed to be that close. He's always supposed to be in the distance, as far as I know, like really far in the background. So you can just run straight through him. Weird. It makes me think Titan was like a late addition to the game. They didn't really sort him out properly before they left him. It was like, yeah, he's fine. Because one of the QA testers would have seen this and been like, hey, the giant, like relatively low quality texture, because it's so close. When you're far away, you can get away with low quality textures, but when you're close up, you have to be good quality textures. And then you've left it, and now I can go through his hand. All right. Right, so if this is Glatosaur Supreme, we're going to need to use aggression. Do the most damage to the Ceratosaurs as possible. Because these will summon blue boys, I think. This isn't a crit because it isn't a crit. Who knew? Yeah, these guys summon pink boys. Great. I'm just interested in blitzing them all the time. Nice hit. A decent hit. They would say in Pokemon Stadium. What stage do they have? 70,000? Okay. We're gonna get through the Ceratosaurs and then we're just gonna go straight for the big boy. The Sagan's dead already. I like it. Disgusting. One more levy of hits like that. Go right now, Sagan. Right. I think this is too slow. Oh no, it's good. I didn't use, I can't use the audio cues in the music to sort of tell how far I am. That's what I do. Instead of just counting up to a minute or whatever, I count, or I know it's repeating bits in the bits of the music we listen to. And then I know that's about 30 seconds in, that's about a minute in. Not that I know what the mission completion times are supposed to be, because I don't. So it's not really that helpful. You know, 1 through 29 now. Sweet. Am I sure? There's no breaks? Yeah. So I've got to mission 30 now. Okay, let's do it. Who knows where mission 30 is? I don't. But I'm going to go explore the end of this bit. Just to see what is actually there. I don't remember. There's also a problem with me not having headphones. I don't get to listen to the music that's actually playing, so I just play in my head a song that I like and then hum that. Thereby making it likely to be extremely wrong. Like not even close to matching the beat or anything. But what have I got in terms of... Oh, yeah, you can't see stats on a Chocobo because it just shows you the Chocobo like, hello. You also can't check his status or his Castime or anything. Trust me, I tried. I want to level up the Chocobo though. Even if it can't do anything. Just level it up. No. On there, that's the only one I can see. I think they're the last ones on the step right now. The ones that I've actually unlocked anyway. All the rest are kind of either too hard or you need to do a mission to unlock them. Because that's what I found out. Apparently it's nothing to do with your story progress. it's to do with clearing missions. I guess some missions, like key ones, are only unlocked at the end of certain chapters though. Like to get the growth egg, you need to get to the end of chapter 11, which is Eber, at least. I guess it unlocks the purple stone that tells you about Pulse's history, and then you can go from there, get the mission. Right, where are we going? This is the field with an Eochu in it. I want to keep going all the way past it. Little crack in the wall over here. Also a cactuar. Cheeky little bastard. Will you let me go through here, or are you going to throw me off? Be quite happy. Good. Probably no. Don't mind me. I wonder if the black goblin type is in this game. I know it's in 13 too. Hello. Right. Artifacts the Insidious. In 30. The undying fearsome Seath, who defy Fal'Cie will, driven by an intense loathing of all that lives. Artifacts the Insidious is of their number, a number I am tasked with bringing low. My mark dwells in the abandoned dig Seath lair deep within the bowels of Mahabharata. He's a treacherous foe, to be sure, but one I must overcome if I'm to see my crystallized beloved again. Alright. Well. Guess who's going to the abandoned dig? Guess who also luckily warped there. Actually, I think the best way to do it is to warp from the springs, and this time for real, Sulia Springs, because it brings you onto the side path immediately. I'm not terribly mistaken. I don't think Tiamat, which is what the Fal'Cie who digs is called, I don't think it remembers where you are or where he's been. In the lore, as soon as I left, he probably started digging again. So, but what I could possibly be trying to be digging, I don't know. Ores, maybe minerals, to make things out of. In a way, I guess the Pulse Fal'Cie are almost more realistic than the Cocoon Fal'Cie. I don't know why a godlike entity would care about humans all that much, besides to use as feed, like they said. So, Pulse Fal'Cie kind of just being pools of mindless, like animalistic destruction makes more sense to me. Animals don't know about the environment they're destroying. At least I don't think so. Maybe they do. Maybe some fuckers are completely aware. But even still, I think it's more... I don't know, realistic is the right word. I think it resonates more with me. The idea that these massive beings would just be massive beings. They don't think much about what they're doing. They feel like they're under threat, so they attack. That's about it. One problem, FF13. I like your game. What does Sealing of Sky mean? You mean the ceiling of this place is the sky? That's kind of true. But not really. Most of it's rock. There's something like ceiling of rock or ceiling of stars or something. That might make more sense. But Ceiling of Sky, no, it just seems a bit weird. Find the secret path? Yes. I now need to go all the way to the end. If you watched my first mission clearing video, you may have seen me come down here, beat a tyrant on the other side, find a mission, leave, then come back again. But I also did go down the other path all the way to the end, just to see what was there. Mainly Seath. Mainly Seath that I don't have to fight. These guys are also people that have to fight, but I don't want to. You're not difficult enough for me anymore, Yaksha. Be gone from this mortal coil. See you in hell. I don't think I'm going to 5-star any of the fights in here either. Yep. One question, if there's a save point on this route, yes there is. Okay, so I can save and restart if I don't 5-star it. I think that was probably on purpose. Because they know you have to come a long way if you have to go get the mission again. Right. There's me. Damn it. Stop using your own lady. Piece of shit. How could you? I like how even with the two of us, we're only slightly quicker at killing the action than Snow is on his own. He's loving it. Action! Fight. $30 seconds, don't mind if I do. Not 10 grand. How much GP have I actually got? 41. That's one orb. Yeah, not bad. But it is only one orb. See ya. If I can get past all of them, see ya. So you, see ya. Not interested in fighting anymore. Goodbye. Then we'll go back to the save point. Save. Oh, we've got to fight you. You're just a matter of principle. I have to fight you. Started it. Let's get it started. Get it started. Let's haste up. Just have all them, please. Yes, good. God. Now become kill. Just to get you to 600%. At which time we go full aggression and Snow beats him to the ground with his fists. Boink. Excellent. Splendiferous. My favourite. Get out of here. Get out of here. Dragoi. Mighty beast. What have we got in terms of weaknesses? Everything. Okay. Good to know. I'd like to boost everyone's ability, please. That, and then do a bit of that too. I know you're not reliant on attacking too much, but we are. Nice. Oh shit! That was 99999. A lot of damage. That was some shit you just pulled. Found. The damage. Excellent. Gonna save. And we're gonna keep going. Fight this bird friend. Sure, this isn't going to be a big problem, right? He lied. This thing caused me no end of grief. These Numidias.
How about some of this?
They get stronger like all the others do when they lose their friends. Start getting very powerful indeed.
Did you see that coming? Bullseye.
The only risk is that you have to go through like hundreds of these things.
Did you see that coming?
And as more and more spawn, they're still hitting you for loads of damage, they're still doing annoying shit like this. So I've got to deal with it. Ow. There he is, there's the big boy. All that before was just like preamble. Boost everyone up. No. Now if you try and debuff the big boy, Deprotect and Defade seems to work. Now he's very strong. Hunting 5 makes it on weekend. Okay.
Thanks.
Protection and then we'll just go full deep on it. Hope it works. Mainly. Well, you got 2 million. Okay. 2 million isn't that much. If I could get a bit of dagger on you for this, then as soon as I get the chance, go to Hero's Charge, so that no one can still hit you, but I'll heal.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, good. This is the shit I want. No, it's real good.
I owe you.
He'll die soon if I keep that up.
I appreciate it.
Bye. Yes, give me the 5 stars. You're tonight. You earn the rank Heart Striker. Angor. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Why you gotta make it so easy? Sorry, I'm just being... You just gotta, you know, shit on the people you just killed. Why you gotta make it so easy? Right, done. Let us go to the place that we know and love, cherish. Which is mission 31, I suppose. So I've got 1 through 30 now? Yes. I need 31. Any missions in here I haven't done? No, I did this one. That one I haven't done, but that's a Zenitra. Okay. Coming up to the end of the missions I can reasonably do. Which is okay. I just wanted to get pretty much all the ones I think I can do out of the way before we end. Like before we end the main game and have to go into the post game. Do it there. Which I'm fine with, it's just going to take a while. Post the end game, it's probably like another hour from now. Or another 2 hours. So another 2 videos in the actual main game when we finish the game. I forget exactly how long it is, but I think it's like 2 hours long. And then, it's not as long as the Palamecia though, which was the longest area in the game by far. And then after that you go to the post game, where you just do all the missions, and that's all there is. That's the whole point. Get fucked. Something about being able to run past the guys. I don't know what it is, just makes you feel like a pro. You're like, yeah, I have to fight you. Let's run past you. You're not even worth my time. I don't remember if I uploaded all the videos I was supposed to upload. I'll have a look. I always have to have a look these days. This would be where having an audience that tells you whether you're doing it right or not would be good. Like, 17 people go, oh, you forgot to upload this. And I could go, oh, okay, I'll upload it now then. Although I don't know that I'd want people to tell me that, because I hate making mistakes. But the only way to get better at something you don't like is to expose yourself to it. For example, I've been making little Unity things now and then. Nothing incredibly spectacular, but I follow some tutorials, do a little bit of light coding, make all the assets myself, do little bits like that. It's pretty cool. Nothing I'd ever make would be worth anything, but I wouldn't mind putting some of the stuff I do up for free once it was in a state that I was actually happy with, and that's the problem with me. I don't know that I'd ever be happy enough with it to put it anywhere.
Oh, yeah. How about that?
Of course, I actually sometimes I put music up on places, and I guess I'm happy with those. I think it's more like this is the limit of what I can do right now, more so than I'm happy with it. I feel like if I had more instruments to play with, I could find something really good and use that. But it's the way in which you use it that makes you good, not having all the tools in the world is no good if you don't know how to make anything with them. You know? That's the sort of stage I'm at. I don't feel like I have the tools, but even if I did, I don't know that I'd be able to make something really worth listening to. But that's, like, my entire life. I always get a bit philosophical on these, like, just running through missions. But I always get a bit like, yeah, I wish I could be A, B, C, D thing, but a lack of, well, partly skill, which you can learn. You can learn anything if you try hard enough. And partly like morale, like the fire in the belly that tells you want to go get it and go do this thing. That's depression for you though. So you kind of like get yourself a bit stuck. You have a good idea, or you think you have a good idea, and you're like, yeah, I can do this. Then you start doing it, and then realize, oh shit, it's actually really hard. And where the people who are passionate use that passion as a fuel and sort of dig deep and keep going. When you're a bit depressed, you go, well, actually, I don't know that I really wanted this in the first place. And you convince yourself that you never wanted it, even though you do. Make yourself feel a bit better. and actually kind of really upset about the whole thing. But having an outlet, whatever way it is, if you like swimming or like running or like making video games or like playing video games, if there's an outlet for you, then really you use it to the full. Oh, here's Goblin Boys. We need to do the warp mission
Ready to
first.
rumble, are you?
Because the warp mission is the one that we want. Just up the hill. Alright. No. Wait. Don't you fight me. Oh, I remember this. I remember this only too well. Didn't know it's here already. Oh, this is going to be the final one of the video. Play for down. Oh, this is going to be a tri-disaster if ever I saw one. You need to kill these guys with only magic. Same as always. But these guys' wind slashes actually do a bit more damage than most. Got Xenoblade on the brain. I'm like, oh, it is to go. Even though I don't know that I'm going to like 2 as much as 1, because 2 feels a lot more anime than number 1 did. Like going from FF7 to this game. Yes, FF7 melodramatic was a shit, but it didn't feel anime. At least not to me. But then I don't know a lot about anime, so maybe I'm just full of shit. Legally.
No problem.
Bye. Yeah, well, not bad. What have you got for me, Mission? Newfound purpose. Doesn't matter much if it's destroying a pulse-work champion in the hairy Archaeopolis or picking flowers in the yard. If it's my focus, I'm going to do it. Life was boring before, with nothing to live for, but now I'm a Lassie. I have a focus and life is beautiful. The clouds have parted and there are rainbows. Teeth or crystal, it's all the same to me. As long as I can put myself to the test, challenge my own limits and win. Oh. Yeah, about that last bit. Like, you're so close. You're nearly there. Fortunately, you've fallen at the final hurdle, which is the winning bit. Where's my save? It's over here, so I'm gonna do it. So I don't have to 5-star it again. Actually, it's literally over the other. If I don't want to run back 2 seconds, like, come on, get with the program, Joey, please. I don't want to go over there though. I'm too lazy. Laziness, and then it's just absurdity. Don't be absurd. Well, this is going to be difficult because of these boys. Guess who's Deceptor Soling? It's me.
Feel you full of holes.
Rohingya. Don't mind me. That was worth it. Immediately worth it. If I don't 5-star that, what do you want me to do? There we go, good. Perfect conductors. Mission complete. So now I can warp here too. That's good, because I'm going to have to come back here a few times. Once for the money, twice for the show. 3 for the evidence. Go, go, go. I didn't do what you said I did in the park. You can't prove it. That's how the lyrics go, right? Show me the proof. Oh, I ain't signing nothing. You're a fool if you think I'm bluffing. Oh! Right. Hello, could you just fucking fight me, please? You having trouble? There you go. Maybe it's just Saz. Maybe just have trouble hitting the afro. Don't know what it is. The AI on these flying friends never seems too good.
Just too easy.
Like always, a small piece of the puzzle missing. Nine fractured horns. Ah, good shit. There's a sheep here. I think there's something to do with getting all the fluffy wool that does something for you, but God knows what that is. Do that mission too, but I'm going to do this mission instead. And this is going to be the final mission we do. Zenobia the Butcher. The undying fearsome seed who defy Falsey will, driven by an intense loathing of all that lives. Zenobia the Butcher is of their number, and I of her line. But I go now to stay at her blade, as my father and his father before him once attempted. Butcher's den is in an old hairy Archaeopolis, the northern edge of the steppe. There, at the scene of her foulest atrocities, I'll expunge her taint and restore my family's honour. Expunge her what? You dirty whore. Can't say things like that. Expunge her taint, please. Right. Do the mission. Oh my. He's a fucking nightmare fuel. I love them. But you mess with them, you're dead. That's it. The trick is we have to kill him before things get real bad. Currently only knifing for 1,000. It's not that bad. Block. So all the moves you think Tomboys have, they definitely do still have. They're very bad. You don't want to be hit by them. But if you can get him to be, what's the word? Staggered before anything bad happens, then that's a good start. To poison you, we want to get rid of peril. We want to put everything on you if we can. Poison's good. Poison will kill him real fast. Now, could you get him to help? There we go. Right. Kill. Kill, kill, kill. Now remember, every time I've tried to fight this guy before, I've been very, very weak. Like, extremely weak. But the fact I'm doing this much damage to him is kind of blowing my mind a little bit. Like, he's dead.
Problem.
What? I was supposed to take years to kill that boy. What? No. You're a goddamn monster. Please. Your party's on the rank of Curse Lifter. Thank you. Holy shit. That... I'm actually like... It might not sound like I'm surprised, but I actually am completely mesmerized by what I just did. That took me... It must have took me 100 tries the first time I played this game. And I'm not even kidding. Mission 33. A parent's pledge. I've been charged with putting down a stray adamantulid that wanders the plains eastern tors, no doubt seeking its lost parents. What kind of monster could perform such a deed? Not a day goes by I don't recall the pain of losing my own child to a rampaging beast. But I now subject the parents to that fate? No, I forsake my focus. The cycle of suffering ends here. Okay, so this person turned to a thief because they refused to do what they were told. Right. I mean, I guess that makes sense if you don't want to kill things, but I do, so no problem. Have you no soul, Joey? Nope. Souls are overrated. No, I do have a soul. I just, they're not real animals. If you tell me to cut down a real animal, it's fine. I don't know that I could, but these aren't real. I think if I had to do it or die, I probably would. Like, if I was in a survival situation, yes, I could do it. But it wouldn't be easy. I wouldn't have fun. It's not like a hunt. I don't feel like I'm a hunter or anything. I'd be like, yeah, I love killing animals that can't defend themselves. My favourite. I just think that I'm not so against it that I wouldn't do it if I had to. And I think a lot of people are like that, even vegetarians and vegans and stuff. If it's the difference between killing an animal or dying, since you won't find soy or like any of the faux proteins you need in the outside world, outside of like a city where you can buy them, I don't think they're naturally occurring, although maybe some of them are. Like beans and stuff, you can get them. Obviously you can get all the vegetables you want outside, but you can't get, I don't think you can just go and get, oh, I want some soy milk. I don't think it exists unless you can get the milk from the bean yourself. I don't know how you would do that. Like I said, I don't know much about these things, but I know enough to know that I would probably kill an animal if I had to, and that's pretty much as far as I need to go. Depends on what kind of animal though. The only animals with dogs? Ooh, now that's tricky. That's tricky. I don't know that I could just kill a dog. That was the only thing I had to eat. But why is that? That's a weird, you know, like a weird thing, isn't it? We in the Western world go, ooh, eating dogs, killing dogs, awful. How can you do that? But some Eastern countries don't even think about it. I bet some people think it that way, like some religions think that way about cows. We kill cows by the thousands every single day. Sorry, I don't know how I got onto this tangent, but here I am. Let's walk back to the Archlight step, and we'll do this Adamantulid mission, and then we'll end for now. I still can't believe that I killed Zenobia the Butcher in one go. That Tumbury was the stuff of nightmares for ages. Like, just completely murdered me over and over and over again. And I killed it before it even had a chance to use everyone's grudge once. Because after it uses, so I'll tell you because you're not going to see it unless you want to look it up. It uses everyone's grudge, and then it gets stronger, and then it uses deep-seated grudge, which does more and more damage. I think sort of like FF8, where it depends on how much and how many enemies you've killed. But it hurts a lot. It could do like upwards in FF8. You could do upwards of like 35,000 damage to you if you'd killed enough enemies. I don't know that it does that much damage in this game, but I do know it does kill fools like you wouldn't believe. Now, if I ever do play FF13-2, which is becoming more likely in my brain, because I actually do like that game a lot, it's just that the game sort of drags on a bit in the beginning, whereas I feel like I like this game from the very start. Also, if I had to do FF13-2, I have to do all of the side quest stuff because I feel like I'd want to, and that takes a long time as well because you have to map every area 100%. You have to walk like 10,000 steps in every area or some shit. You have to do all these side quests, which are fine. It's just annoying in some ways. Right, let's do this. Yeah, this is fine. Let's fight, motherfucker. Hello, big boy. This is an Adamantulid. They are weak to certain things. We have a very short amount of time to actually do things that we want to do. If we could get Impel on you, that'd be sweet. There it's it. It's on. Right now, I just have to go 40. It's a damage race, baby. I need to do that to not die. The protection buff from being a sentinel will keep me alive. Just about. Come on then. Now we're healed again, we'll go back on the attack. Now remember, these are the guys that don't care about being knocked down. The big boys do, they fall over if you knock them down, but these guys, they're chill, they don't mind. You want to knock me down, you go ahead, son. I'm only a small adamantoid, so I don't give a fuck. Bye. Wait, is that fast enough? Ooh, just about. Okay, the white cape. That protects against... well, it depends what game you're playing, but sometimes it protects against more than one element. Resist fog. Okay. So, borderline useless. Got ya. Gotcha. All these missions are done. We need to go through there at some point. Wherever that leads, I don't remember. We also have this mission. Mish Money Penny. And then we can go to these ones again. Right, so I think that's about where we're going to stop for now, but we need to find a place to warp from. If we're going to indeed warp anywhere. So I'll find a Chocobo friend. Chocobo friend! Till the very end. To go back the way I came. Up there. And then probably warp over here and go through there next time. Just to see what it is, I can't remember where it leads. Somewhere fancy probably. But for those of you interested, we'll have a look at the mission progress in a second. How far we've come. Got 59% completed. All the ones I've done are 5 stars. There are 6 that I know of that I haven't done. Missions 1 through 34 are done in order. Then in mission 35 next. That's pretty good. 1 through 34 is more than halfway, and we're completely done with them in order. 5 stars. Because I never got the 5-star achievement. I did all the missions, I think, but I didn't 5-star all of them. Probably some of the Zenobias, I mean the Zenitchas, are too annoying for me to deal with. What if I just abuse Deceptor Souls? I'm not bothered. Quite happy to do that. I also never maxed out the Custarium grid. I got a max Commando and a max Ravager, I think, but I never maxed out. I think on the Steam it says I never maxed out Saboteur or maxed out Synergist. So those 2 are done that I need to do. And I'll get that done at some point. Again, this is going to be the full every achievement playthrough. Well, maybe every achievement besides one of every item, because that's a pain in the arse. You need to have the ultimate weapons, then all of the... I can't remember whether you need to have the weapon at any point or all at once. If you only have to have it at any point, that's not that hard, because you only have to upgrade each weapon all the way through one time. And then you have the ultimate weapon, which would count for all 6 ultimate weapons, because each weapon you have leads to the same ultimate weapon, but in a different form, which is pretty cool. But anyway, I'm sort of losing track. Let's save, and then we're going to end it here. And next time we're going to go back to where we just were. Still can't believe I fucking killed the butcher in one go. That's the highlight of the day for me. It's my birthday, so what does that say about me? Bye!